So we are in Madeira currently. Manu is sorting things. Hi Manu. Hi! We got to Madeira yesterday. It's currently the next day, but we arrived yesterday pretty late, picked up the rental car. We went to this very cute little town. Do you remember what the town was called?
Santa Cruz, maybe.
Maybe it's Santa Cruz. It was very cute anyway, and we had a nice dinner there. There were people dancing because currently in Madeira there's like a flower festival thing, which we're gonna Google what it actually means, but it's very cute. So there were people dancing, there's flowers everywhere. Today we are doing the, is it the São Vincenzo?
I don't know how it's pronounced.
I don't know. We're currently sat in a petrol station waiting for it to open because our car is about to run out of petrol. We spoke to a nice local man who's over here. He told us it opens at 8, so hopefully someone will be here at 8 because we're about to run out of petrol. Little lunch stop on the hike. What have you got?
Apple pie.
It smells really good. We're currently sat in this little cafe that's in the middle of the hike. We're over halfway now, right?
Basically halfway.
Basically halfway. So you have to go
We just need to go
over there. Very good though. I mean, as you can tell, we've finished hiking now. And we've come to a black sand beach, which was like 15-20 minutes away? 20? We're having a good time. Here's a black sand ball. That looks quite cool actually. This beach is really nice. Like, look at the views. Beautiful. Trying my first poncha. Oh, we've left the beach by the way. We're in the Porto da Cruz village having some lunch. This is poncha. It's a Madeiran drink.
The glass of is the glass. The icy.
It's strong. Tasty, but very strong. Cheers. Course one, we've got some fresh limpets, which I don't know if you know what they are. They're like those things that stick to the, that's my impression of a limpet.
When you eat one, you can flip it.
Yeah, I'll show the thing. I've never tried them, but they look good. Now we ate it, I can show it, but it's these like shell thingies that you see on the sides of rocks. Very good. We've also got some fried polenta. How is it? Really good face. Is it nice? Good. So we're now in a place called Santana, and it's famous for these like very typical traditional Madeiran houses. So there's a few here you can see. Manu has some facts about them.
I'm not even too sure. I remember reading about it. That the roofs are very vertical like this, very inclined, so that the rains fall very easily on the sides. Yeah, and the material of the roof is very cheap. Like, I don't know what to call it in English.
Well, it's like a thatched roof. We have these like in cottages in the UK.
And it's very cheap to get, but also helps keeping the house cool in the summer months.
They're very cute though. It's very busy here, so I don't know if I'll get a clear shot, but it's very cute. So we just got back and look who's waiting for us at the Airbnb. We've decided to call her Pico. Hi Pico. Take us home. She's so cute. She leads us to the house. Come on then.
She's got to buy shoes.
She's really tiny. Are we coming?
She's even smaller than baby.
Yeah, she's really tiny. Very tiny cat. We're still here. This is our Airbnb in here with the crazy views. See, she leads us right up. Here we go. Takes us home. We're coming. Thank you very much. Good morning. So today we are doing the 25 waterfalls walk, which I think is probably the most popular hike in Madeira, although currently we're like completely by ourselves. But I don't know. There's 25 waterfalls, obviously, and we're currently walking through a section that's going to be like 800-meter tunnel but there's no lighting, so it's going to be completely in the dark, and we have to basically use our phone torches. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to really see it in the camera, but I'll try. So we're now on the Levada, which is this like waterways. It's what the whole hike is based around, basically. Quick stop before we go into the tunnel. So we've got some, they have these croissants that are like bread rather than pastry. Like, I've never seen that before, but I don't know if that's weird or not. Maybe it's normal.
In what's it called? The Nata place in Bath.
Ah, the Portuguese
like
place.
Yeah,
where we live. So I got one with custard and Manu's got chocolate. How is it? There's no chocolate so far. Nice view though. Before we go in at 800-meter tunnel, refueling. Okay, we're about to enter the tunnel. It looks spooky, actually. Okay, we actually need to go in here, which gets really shallow. Like, I don't know if we can even fully stand. Spooky. We made it. Now, I think we go this way. Ready? I feel like it's this way, with the waterfalls. So we're currently in the car. We have finished hiking, and we've, since for the past few hours, been in Porto Mones, which is right by the coast. It's a cute little town, and it has these like natural pools that are formed from volcanic rock, like loads and loads of years ago, that over time wore down and created these natural basins that fills with seawater. So we've been there. It's very windy today, so half of the pools were closed because it was just dangerous, like the waves were too high, but it was still really nice. We had some lunch, and now we are driving back to our Airbnb via a restaurant that's next door. We're about to go into a tunnel, so the lighting's gonna get rubbish, but we're gonna go to a nice local restaurant that serve these things called espetadas, which is like Madeiran food. It's these like beef skewers served with like bread and potatoes and things like that. Hello everyone. So this morning we have been canyoning, which is why we maybe look a bit disheveled, which obviously I couldn't film because we were canyoning. But now we are doing a walk to this like kind of balcony area that's got really nice views, and it's also famous because you can, if you have birdseed with you, birds will maybe fly into your hand and eat out of your hands, which we are hoping to happen. We bought some chia seeds from the supermarket because it's all we could find, so I had to Google that like we wouldn't kill the birds, but it seems like they can have a bit, so we should be good. But that's what we're doing now, is this little walk. I think it's like an hour each way, and it's very like, I don't know if you can see, flat and chill. It's another Levada. Levada, which is the little waterways. Kind of similar to what we did yesterday. I'll show you some nice views. First we're gonna stop for some lunch because according to Google there's a really nice little restaurant on the way. So hopefully we'll stop there if we can find it. That's it, that's the plan. I already started mine, but it's very good. And then Manu got this trout. Also looks very good. And then look at the view.
I speak a little bit French, but not too much. So this trout here, it's
on the way to a place called Fanal Forest. It's a very pretty forest with these cool kind of trees. I can't remember the name of the type of tree. Can you remember?
Not the Latin name, but the English name is stinkwood.
Stinkwood. Is it because when you cut it, it smells? I think because it has lots of minerals, but whatever. We're going there now because it's a very beautiful forest, but it's especially beautiful if you can get it in foggy conditions. So we're giving that a go this morning. We woke up pretty early and we're heading straight there because when it's cooler in the day it's going to be more likely. So hopefully it's foggy. So I'll see when we get there. We're about 15 minutes away, so see you soon. It's looking very promising, guys. We're like 5 minutes away still. It currently looks like this. Yay! So quite a lot of time has passed, but as you would have seen from the previous clips, we managed to get the forest in the fog, which was so magical and cool, and I'm really happy because we took some really cool pictures.
One of the best places we've seen.
Very
Not just
unique.
in Madeira, but
Anywhere, yeah, it's just a really cool place. I'd really recommend going. Madeira is pretty fun because it has like tons of microclimates. So after we went to the forest, which was super cold and wet, I was soaking and freezing. We had to put the heating on in the car to warm up a bit. We've driven to a place called Funchal, which is famous for a big black sandy volcanic beach. So we went there for a couple of hours. We got there about 10 in the morning, so it was still pretty quiet, which was nice, and we managed to fly the drone and take some nice drone shots of like the beach and also Funchal itself, because it's kind of on this peninsula that's pretty nice. We went to a nice place for lunch, had some octopus, and now we are at some natural pools. So we went to some other natural pools the other day in, is it like Porto Monets, I think it's called. So that has natural pools formed from the volcanic rocks, but they're a bit more kind of looked after and you have to pay to get in. Where we are now, it's kind of just left and you can swim. It's still volcanic pools, but they're super natural. It's free to get in. We are literally the only people here. We're currently doing the Pico do Arieiro hike, which I probably butchered the pronunciation. We started it a while ago. It's actually the afternoon now, but I basically just haven't had a chance to talk to you guys today. So this morning we went to a place called the Valley of the Nuns, which is this really pretty like sweeping valley. There's a really nice viewpoint there, and the village at the bottom itself is really lovely. It's very tiny, and they're very famous for the chestnuts. Like they get tons of chestnuts growing there. So we went to like this really cute restaurant for lunch. I'll insert some clips of what we ate here. Here's our starter. So it's chestnuts with like a sugarcane syrup. You excited?
oh, I can't even describe in words.
They might be really hot.
Yeah, seems
Also,
really
the view is amazing of the restaurant we're in. Like, look at this. We were just up here, which is a little viewpoint. Very good. How is it?
hot.
Next up, we have stuffed chicken with chestnuts, some fried like polenta, and you got what, like pork loin with chestnuts.
And also polenta.
And also polenta. Some sides. It's a very good restaurant. I like it here. After that, we've driven now to start the hike. So we started the hike at about 1:30-ish, 1:45 maybe. The idea is it's going to take us about 6 hours approximately, maybe a bit longer, maybe a bit shorter, I don't know. So we start at the Pico de Arieiro peak. It's a bit of a weird hike because we go like from one peak and then all the way down and then back up to another peak and then all the way back down and back to the original peak. So it's going to be pretty tough. It's a lot of steps and uphill, downhill. The idea is that we should get back to the first peak for the sunset and hopefully get a really nice sunset there, which is why we try to do it this time of day. It also seems really quiet because this hike is very famous for sunrise. A lot of people come for the sunrise and then hike the route. So we thought we'd do the sunset and it seems pretty quiet so far. Like there's not really anyone around. Most of the people we've passed are coming back the other way. So I guess they're people who started this morning. So I think so far we've done pretty well. We're stopping now for some juice and a snack. So I'll show you all the pretty views. It's really sunny, so I'm struggling to film myself, but we're currently halfway. As you can see, well, by halfway, we're at the point where we would now turn and go back. So we're at the highest point in Madeira currently. And you can see it's all cloud inversion, it's very cool. We've got a bag of sandwiches each. That's our dinner. So gonna have one of my, well, it's okay. The only bread we could find yesterday was teeny tiny, like, I think they're the little bread rolls that are designed for like breakfast. But it's all we could find. So we've got like ham and cheese, tiny bread rolls. So we've got 4 each. That's our dinner. Yeah, good so far?
Yeah, there's a bird there that wants to partake in our...
There's also one over here. I don't know if you can see it. Wait, I've lost it. It's there. We can, I mean, we've got plenty. We have such a massive lunch too that I don't know if I need 4 sandwiches, but there you go. Found a cute cafe to go to. Look at all this. Manu got a tea-chino, which is interesting. It looks really cute though.
It's a London fog, basically.
It's a London fog. I got a cappuccino. For some reason in Madeira we've noticed they usually serve cappuccino with whipped cream like on top, which is actually really nice. So here they've given me the cappuccino and they've given me the bonus cream so that I can put it on top. But yeah, I've never had cappuccino with whipped cream, but it seems to be like the standard. Like everywhere we go, they're giving me whipped cream, which is nice, not complaining. After paying, they also gave us a free tea to take home. So 10 out of 10 would recommend this place if you come to Funchal. Get some holy water. Do I just... Oh, it's actually water. You want some holy water? It's a very pretty cathedral though. Don't know if you can see in there. Beautiful. I got this poncha. It's ginger and it's so strong. Like, we've come to this little area. You can see behind me. It's all a little market for the flower festival. It's very cute. And we're waiting now for, there's gonna be like a folk music show here in about 15 minutes. So I got a poncha while we wait. Yeah, it's so strong. It's the strongest one I've had. Cheers.